Alright guys, so this is going to be a way shorter video. I've made all my meals for my my rest day, so this is the day I'm not going to be going and lifting weights. I just did 40 minutes of walking. I don't really have like a set amount I do. I just try to get 8,000 steps in a day. My cardio is not hard or anything like that, so I try to do most of it in the morning, but I'll maybe go to Starbucks or run some errands or something, so I always leave a little bit left just for running around. I usually walk everywhere. So after that, yeah, so my meal one is 3 eggs, 100 grams of egg whites, and 20 grams of protein powder. And usually what I do is I blend spinach and drink it. I really don't like vegetables that much unless they're like cooked in butter or like you really steam them and take your time, which I'm just not gonna do. So I'll eat that. And then my second meal will just be 250 grams of chicken and 50 grams of rice. So it's not that many carbs, like 30-40 carbs. I'll put a little bit of sauce, low calorie sauce on there, and then I'm going to start adding some of these to each of my meals: veggie spirals and rice cauliflower. These things are like 100 grams for like 20 calories, so I just subtract a little bit of rice and add them, and it doubles the amount that you get to eat. So if you feel like you're not able, if I don't really get hungry that much, but if you just want to have something to make you feel like you're eating a bigger meal, then that's nice. Then what I'll do is I'll have this. So I usually soak my oats. I'm not going to pre-make oats because that's gross. So 50 grams of oats with 100 grams of pineapples, some cinnamon. Maybe I'll add like some low calorie syrup to it. And then I do this, it's kind of weird. I honestly have just been whipping up a little bit of 2 scoops of protein powder, which is like 50 grams of protein. And then I just eat it with a spoon. Honestly, it's like way more concentrated flavor. And if you have different protein powders, it can get really fluffy, almost like a chocolate mousse, but mine doesn't do that. Or I'm doing it wrong, one of the two. So I'll eat those 2 things. Sometimes I add it to the oatmeal. I just haven't been feeling like it. Then after that meal, I'm going to have 200 grams of potatoes and 250 grams of 250 grams of chicken. Then after that one, we're going to have 200 grams of cottage cheese. And then this one again, but 150 grams of chicken and 40 grams of rice. And then I'll add more of like these things. I'm doing spinach with pretty much every meal that isn't like oats or yogurt. Like I'm not going to add spinach to anything that isn't like a normal meal you'd add it to probably. And then after that, I'll have the pre-bed yogurt. So it's just like 300 grams of yogurt, 20 grams of protein powder, 20 grams of peanut butter, and 10 grams of chocolate. You might wonder why it's so weird looking. I feel like if I mix the peanut butter too well in, I don't taste it. If I leave them in chunks, then it's like, ooh, look at this flavor I get. So that's pretty much what I do. As you notice, the carbs are quite a bit lower. I think even if you're bulking, it's better to reduce the carbs. So just don't have your intra-workout shake if you do. And then lessen the carbs from maybe breakfast and elsewhere in the day. Just cutting them out in breakfast and then cutting them out around in your workout window will probably reduce them enough. Some people I like them when I'm bulking in the morning, I won't lie, so I usually leave them. But if you're dieting, maybe cut them out in the morning. And then, yeah, I'll drink coffee, and most of this stuff keeps me fairly full. So this is kind of what I do. It's nothing crazy or advanced, but apparently the comments, I'm gonna get cancer and die of a heart attack or whatever because of meat, yet that's not true, but whatever. Enjoy getting your vitamins and minerals, vegans. I honestly don't care what you want to do. You do whatever you want. I would support all diets. Even if let's say you're correct and I can live to 80 instead of 77 because I went vegan, I don't care. Like, you know, I don't care. So there you go.